the size of this thing.
These are my new friends here in Germany.
Can you please one through?
Hold this. Those kids were funny. They came up to me as I was coming here to the Airbnb yesterday. Afterwards, later in the day, when I went to go work out in the park, they wanted me to teach them how to box. That was a lot of fun. But anyways, I think it's about time I share with you guys my last 2 weeks here touring in Europe. So about a day or two before flying to Paris, the shipping company told me that for some reason, a lot of things have changed in the ports with the customs agents, where it was going to be much more difficult to get clearance for the motorcycle. And on top of that, because my plan was not to ship the bike back from Paris to the US, it would be a little bit more difficult to get the clearance. And they actually didn't know a specific import clearance agent to go to. We reached out to 3 different agents. 2 didn't respond, and 1 said they would help us out. Luckily, they were able to get my bike out. A few signatures later, I was able to ride my XR400 in Europe.
Bike.
I ended up going to Paris for a little bit, but it was super hectic, and having an air-cooled engine in traffic is just not fun at all. So I kind of just put north, or the next city that I wanted to visit, which was Amsterdam. But yeah, this is Amsterdam. I'm so low on gas, it's not even funny. I don't know how I'm gonna make it to the gas station. Ooh. The gas tank that I have here is pretty transparent, so I can see when my gas is like running low. I mean, I don't have a gauge or anything. This like Garmin GPS is the only thing I have that can tell me speed, but no like revolutions per minute or gas gauge or anything like that. Okay, we're getting close. Fuck. Yeah, there's no more gas. Alright, we're not that far. Ugh. Gas on here. I'm gonna have to kick it a few times because the carburetor is probably empty too. Oh my gosh, it says it's here. Where is it? It's not here. Here's what we're gonna do. Usually, there's a little bit of gas on this side of the tank. It doesn't get to that side of the tank. If you can see that. So we're gonna try to lay it down and push it to the other side. Ugh. Okay, we got a little bit more gas. Okay. Alright, will they take my card is a question. No! After Amsterdam, I met up with a friend that I made through the internet that was really cool and showed me some off-road trails in Netherlands. We're here in the Rips.
Yeah, this is called the Rip. Yeah. It's very unknown even for Dutch people, so it's like the middle of nowhere.
This is my new friend. We're going to go ride some trails. So we're gonna have fun, and he has the 250L. Watch his videos if you're into lightweight adventure bikes. Make some great videos on that. We're gonna get to your opinions on the XR.
Yeah.
And hopefully have a lot of fun.
I'm not exactly sure because I don't know the route that well, but we're just gonna go and we're gonna find some nice spots somewhere.
It's fine. All right, let's do it.
Now it's your turn. So basically, that's the kill switch. Fuel is on right now. Yeah. Hold that, and then kick it through a few times. Yeah, until you feel like it's like almost like you're hitting a wall. Ah, there you go.
It rides so different. It's like I'm used to, like with the CRF.
Yeah.
I'm used to like give it quite a little bit of gas, and then just play with the clutch.
Yeah.
Because also the clutch is like feather light.
Yeah.
And now it's like if you give a bit of gas, and also I wasn't thinking about the clutch. So I had like one of these whoops. I was like, whoa! Almost like went straight into a tree.
Oh, this feels so smooth. The weight feels much more compact, or like the distribution of the weight. The vibrations of this bike is so much smoother than the 400. I don't know, maybe it's just the 400.
I felt like the XR, also probably because I not used it, but it was really a workout to ride it.
Yeah,
but on this, I'm like kind of like chilling.
Yeah. We made it back.
We did, yeah.
It's a little bit colder.
It was a lot. It was a lot of mud. Actually, a lot less than I expected.
So, what did you think of the XR after riding?
I thought it was. It has a lot of character.
This headlight is like nothing. Does nothing aside from like letting other people know I'm here. Oh my goodness, it doesn't illuminate anything, and I get so scared when the other cars leave and it's just pitch black. Oh my goodness.
Because it's a lot of highways, I haven't really been showing much content or filming much. Also was sick last week because I was camping in the cold way earlier than I should be, and I didn't have the proper gear, so that kind of slowed me down for a bit. But we're taking it easy. We're doing very little miles per day, and everything's pretty close together here in this part of Europe, so it makes it pretty easy. Another reason I haven't been filming as much as I have before is because I'm going a lot slower this trip, at least for this part, because I want to do this for a long period of time, and I think it's super easy to get really tired really fast, to the point where you're just like mentally, physically exhausted. And I kind of wanted to treat this as this is just my life rather than like a certain sprint of adventure. I'm gonna go look for some food in Bonn or Cologne, I think it's pronounced, but it's just like an hour away, heading south-ish towards Frankfurt.
The Garmin has different modes of how you want to travel. So they have a motorcycle one that takes you off the highway. It's usually way longer, but we have time today. Like most of the world, very agricultural once you get out of any cities. This is how a lot of some of these days are. There are these pretty thin roads that go right through small towns, or villages rather. And all these villages, even though they're like smaller, they're all very nice. You know, like if you go inside these buildings, they're all like very modern, or like up to a very big standard. While I was getting gas, somebody told me about a grocery store that like has healthy food and also a little bit of ready-made warm food. So I'm trying to find that. Something that I worry more about when I'm in cities is security. Like if I'm quick, I don't worry about the bike, but like my bags, because these are soft and not lockable. So I have a solution, kind of. I don't know. I feel like it would be nice to have like a wire that I can wrap around. Usually I get like yogurt and juice or fruits, but I think right now we're just gonna get lunch food. Okay. I think from here we're gonna go like 1.5 hours to our accommodation, which is gonna be a little bit past Bonn, and tomorrow we'll go to Frankfurt. We're fed. It's time to get to the accommodation. I think we're gonna go take a bit of highway until we get there.
Feels weird to not explore a little bit before settling in, so we're gonna do that and also get a little bit of snacks. When I set my day for where I'm gonna end up or like where I'm gonna sleep, I usually just pick the nearest or the cheapest Airbnb that's kind of on the way to like a bigger place that I want to go to, like in this case Frankfurt. And in my head I always expect that they're going to be like nothing special because I just pick them randomly based on what's cheapest. And it always brings me to really cool places like this, which is a really, really cute town. So yeah, I've been pretty happy about that.
Now boarding, heading to Pakistan. I kind of jumped a lot in the continuity of this video, but I will be sure to explain as much as possible in the next video.